Let's analyze what the stock market did today, Tuesday, February 15, 2022. This is a daily chart of the S&P 500. Very bullish day, big gap up. And for most of the day, it traded around the upper range of the trading range. It kept bouncing between, if you look at the intraday chart, it kept bouncing between 44.50 and 44.65, closing near or at the high of the day. But now it's trading inside this resistance zone between 4450 and 4500. As I mentioned in the previous video yesterday, I do not want to participate in this range. I would like to wait until it pushes above 4500. That means it would have to push above these moving averages of 5 and the 10. Now it is trading above the 200 and the 20-day moving average. If tomorrow pushes above this level, 4500, very unlikely I will buy it, not until or not after this big move up. I would probably wait. Most likely I will wait for some type of consolidation up here before I would consider going long. Today's price patterns were very bullish. I understand the gap up was based on news, but intraday it was very technically behaved. The NASDAQ 100, same as the S&P 500, very bullish, but this one had a bigger gap up, and it is now pushing above very strong resistance levels, pushing above all these moving averages, declining moving averages. If it pushes above 14,700, that would be very bullish. I would not buy it if it trades above that level tomorrow. If it does, I would be looking for some type of consolidation before I would consider buying. Why? Because that'll be a big move between here and whatever trading price will be tomorrow. That will be a big move. I would like to see some type of consolidation. And also keeping in mind that it's still below all these moving averages up here. And it's been trading very wild. I don't see any patterns or any setups yet. I would be looking for a tight range before I buy. The range now, it's very difficult to identify a range. Is it going to be between yesterday's low and the 200-day moving average? I don't know. We'll see, but it's like really in the middle of nowhere and up against very strong resistance. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, same as the other indices, same story. Gapped up, finished higher, but is pushing above very strong resistance levels, all the moving averages. So until that happens, I will not be bullish. The chart still doesn't look very bullish until it clears this level up here, say above 35,600. Up here, it could be very choppy or it can take a long time, but we'll play a session by session, but it's definitely looking better. Like it's really trying to push above all these moving averages. We'll see. And now looking at the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index, just yesterday I mentioned that this one has been trading very choppy, very difficult to trust. But today I ended up going long. So I am long, for the record. I am long via the XOXL. That's a triple leverage ETF. I bought it at the end of the day. It was a very bullish day, same as the other indices gapped up, but this one opened around the 200-day moving average, was able to push higher above these moving averages, also the 20, the 10, and the 5. My stop loss is below today's low. If it reverses all of today's gains, I am out. I will get stopped out. Thus, my stop loss is already there. It will automatically trigger. My discretionary stop loss will be around the moving averages, and that's based on real-time price patterns. But for now, I am long the semiconductor index, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. And by the way, I cannot even remember when was the last time I traded the this index. Normally, I trade the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100, but this setup looks so good that I couldn't ignore it. I had to follow my rules, so I had to buy. And the Russell 2000 IWM ETF mentioned yesterday that it seems like this one doesn't want to go down. And today was further confirmation that it doesn't. It had been trading around the moving averages, up and down around the moving average, and today moved higher. It's up above this range of 203. And this chart is looking good, looks choppy and stuff, but is trying. I mean, looks bullish to me. Yes, it is still trading below all these moving averages, and there's lots of resistance, very strong resistance up here. But relatively speaking, is trading above all these short-term moving averages. So it's very difficult to ignore the price action. So we'll see if this one continues to lead higher, or it will just roll over and continue another leg lower. Let's play session by session. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck trading tomorrow.